Ladies, gentlemen, and young ladies, good evening, everyone, or good morning. You are welcome again here on the Awakening Platform of Consciences. In the headlines of international news, US President Donald Trump overwhelmed by the situation in Ukraine, overwhelmed by Vladimir's attitude, Putin, overwhelmed by the fact that he is himself unable to find even one ceasefire with Russia. Finally, he decided not to opt anymore for a ceasefire. He clearly says that he will no longer ask to stop the fire to Russia. He found a new solution, a solution that will quickly put an end to this conflict. You know, Donald Trump, he always has new ideas. He found a miraculous solution. And yes, thanks to this solution, the President American is sure and reassured that the war will end soon. What is it, this magic solution? Solution magic is to no longer ask to stop the fire, to no longer even seek to be in contact with Putin, but to strike Putin economically by targeting the Russian oil. Ladies, gentlemen, and young ladies, how is Donald Trump? Trump wants to get this quickly. That's the fact, or at least a quick end to the conflict through Russian oil. The solution he proposed, the world whole is in a hurry that he can implement this solution, because that's it will help everyone. What is this oil solution? That's it that we will talk about in the context of this video conference. We will analyze, see if this solution oil will be effective. And so before continuing the viewing this video conference, you have to accept sharing it as much as possible. Put a lot of heart into it, and don't forget, still no review left comment. So let's go deep. Donald Trump refuses to fire. Now he is betting on oil. And so, the principle is clear with him: no ceasefire, but another solution. Today, September 18th, 2025, aboard Air Force One, Trump said this. He said, "This is not the time to ask Putin for a ceasefire." So he says he's going to take some firm measures if ever he must consider, or at least if he must come to demand a truce. So he uses the word demand. If ever it comes to requiring a truce, that means it's no longer negotiable. He will take firm measures. And these what are measures? It's oil. How? So the oil logic as the key to the conflict. Trump puts forward a solution, and the solution is to lower the prices of oil. Here is his solution. It makes oil prices are falling almost everywhere in the world. Yes, even if it will affect them, but she makes it go down. That's why I said that the whole world is waiting for this decision, because that it will fix the world. The world will still live peacefully, because the fall in the price, which it is in the process of to allude, is to bring down, so that even those who pay with the Russia still pays a low price, and then so that the Russian economy could fall. So what will happen then? That is, the money that Russia was winning before on oil, that this decreases. Even if that is what it is not, maybe Russia will receive the half to prevent Russia from to be able to continue financing its war. So I was saying then that the world is waiting this firm decision, because if it lowers the price of oil everywhere, life will be fluid, especially in our country in Africa. The price fuel will decrease everywhere, pump, if you don't pay more for the fuel. So the whole world will be happy, huh? Transport will decrease, and then here in Africa, we are going to start eat all that well there. So in seeking to harm Putin, he will put the whole world at ease. But listen, if the price of oil drops almost everywhere, Russia will also decline. It will certainly have an impact on the economy. Russian, huh? But until when America will be able to hold? Since they are going to lower the price of their own oil, they themselves will play on them. So this strike that he will want led against Russia, it will play against America and even countries, Arabs who have oil there. It's fine play on everyone. And you don't be careful. He might get raised everyone against Washington. So it is not only Russia that is going suffer from it. There you go. And all the more so since Russia has already done a lot of economy here. If it is to finance his war, Russia has already done a lot of economy. So what's going on behind this idea? There is an economic strategy. If the income Moscow oil tankers fall, Russia loses part of its financial means to support the military fort. But oddly enough, the price of oil Russian cannot fall as long as the US oil prices have not fallen, and in Persian Gulf, the price too will fall, so everyone will be struck. America too will see its economy has fallen. That's clear. That is, Moscow has become something thing. It can't fall on its own. When he falls, everyone falls. That's it. So the deep reasons Washington wants to use the weapon energy as a lever of pressure rather than a diplomatic dialogue classic. Trump is tired of dialogues with Putin because Putin don't understand. You may talk as much as you like. He will answer you everything. No, he is ready to go to peace. No, truly, you are the Messiah. You're the one we've been waiting for. You're a man of peace when he finishes coaxing like that, Donald Trump, after he hits inside. So, this announcement by Donald Trump has diplomatic repercussions. It's already a disappointment and a big concern for Ukraine, huh? If the American ally refuses even to ask for a ceasefire, that means that the situation is getting worse. It means that Ukraine must prepare to hold on to the front for a long time to come. But on the Russian side, it is a window of maneuver. Putin sees that Trump does not impose an immediate truce and relies on a balance of economic power. And there too, Putin is waiting for a Trump turning point. So on the European side, it's a confusion. How to build a common line if Washington changes strategy based on the barrel. There you go. Every day that God made, Washington changes strategy. So Europe is in total confusion. What is it what to do? And so finally the war is transformed into battle global energy. Oil becomes a central weapon. War will continue. And to know is the solution. Donald Trump's miracle will even carry fruits. And so ladies, young ladies and gentlemen, that was it. That was the front page news. Please share it with Maximum. I'll get back to you with new information. So that was the voice of your humble servant, the Samurai.